welcome to my channel. I'm Omo. I'm so excited to finally say that. And why am I this excited? I'm trying to contain my excitement and not jump around all over the place. But I'm really excited because I'm very passionate about beauty, makeup, etc., etc. Even if I'm a very strong believer of the fact that beauty actually comes from within. So it's not really all about the makeup. It's if you're not beautiful on the inside, you really aren't beautiful at all. So you have to believe you're beautiful on the inside and be beautiful on the inside. Work on being beautiful on the inside for you to be beautiful on the outside. Anyway, my channel is going to be basically about beauty tips and tricks, makeup tutorials, like the look I have on, beauty tips and tricks in the sense that there's so many things hidden underneath the makeup. There's so many procedures and processes that can get you this look or get you a look you wanted to look like this, but absolutely was a total fail. So there's so many tricks and tips that you don't know and you will love to learn, I'm sure, and you can learn on my channel. So before I continue, there's going to be a giveaway. The Morphe palette in collaboration with glambeautyj.com. She's like the absolute best lady. She has all the makeup products you can ever imagine, all the recent things, the Morphe palettes, any palette you basically want, any makeup products you basically want. She got it. She got it. She got it. So basically, my channel is going to be about a lot of makeup product reviews, makeup dupes. For example, what do I mean by dupe? If you want to use a very expensive palette like this, costs I think something a little over 10k, and then you want to get a Tara or a Kelewa palette which is like 2.5 or something, like beauty dupes like that, how to work like on saving money on products, how to look beautiful without spending so much money and things like that. And then just tips and tricks, basic, how your eyeliner can be flaky, how you can pop up, how your lips can be very cute, foundation can be flawlessly laid, how you can flawlessly use your concealers, your lipsticks, your eyelash application, basically everything you probably just do wrong, you can finally do right if you watch my channel. So today we're going to be talking about the basic things you need in your starter kit. Yes, for you to be able to achieve a flawless makeup look, like any flawless makeup look, you need some basic things. I'm not saying you should have everything. I know some people have boxes and boxes and boxes of makeup. I'm guilty of that. But you don't really need to have all that to achieve a very flawless look. That is what we're going to be doing today. So first on the list will be your foundation. This is my foundation. It's the Black Up Mattifying Fluid Foundation in 12. I'm a dark skin girl, trust me. You need a foundation basically because even houses are built on foundations. Foundations help you cover your blemishes, it helps your makeup look better, and foundation is like, I'm sure you all agree that foundation is like the most basic thing you should have in your makeup kit. Next on the list would be concealers. Some people prefer concealers to foundation because they feel they could just cover some blemishes like your spots and properly blend them out and apply your powder and you could be done. But well, some people use both, like I use both of them. This is the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Concealer and then the very famous LA Girl Concealer. Ha ha ha, we all have this. I'm sure we all do. Anyway, concealers, why? Because, well, as the name concealer, I mean, you conceal everything. You can have your highlights and contour with your concealers. It's just concealers I used to color correct. I used to correct blemishes and also used for highlight and contour basically, and some other things you will get to know down the line in my vlog. I just want to put this in there that I'll talk about different products. Like, we know if we talk about eyeshadows, we know that there are different people producing eyeshadows, there are different people producing concealers, there are different people producing foundations, there are different people producing eyelashes and all of that, and we will talk about each and every one of them. Like, I'll have different series. A series can be basically about eyeshadows and eyeshadow blending and everything that has to do with eyeshadow, how to apply the eyeshadow properly, different kinds of eyeshadow, because like there are 2 or more kinds of eyeshadows, you know. So next on the list after the foundation and concealer, number 3 will be your eyeshadow palette. You must have an eyeshadow palette. Why do I say this? This is Tara Orekelawa eyeshadow palette in FRK Formula Your Ransom Putty, and I really like this eyeshadow palette. I had this eyeshadow palette for a very long time before I bought any other eyeshadow palette. You can see it's very used and worn out basically. This eyeshadow palette has a lot of shimmery colors, it has a lot 2 matte colors, and I think every other thing is shimmer. Why do I say you need the eyeshadow palette? Because you know nowadays we do contour and highlighting, and then you need to glue. Your eyeshadow palette can actually give you a certain kind of glow, so you really don't need to buy the glow kits you see around. You just have to know how to use it properly to get the flawless glow look you need, and a flawless glow look that will suit your skin basically, and how to work with different colors to make you look beautiful. So next on the list will be your mascara. You know, the boom lashes and everything. Your mascara is very important. If you do not like the mascara, nowadays we see everybody with the false eyelashes, so you have to have the false eyelashes and the glue, but like it depends on really what you like or what you prefer. I prefer to use the eyelashes, trust me, because they make you look better. I feel more flawless, more Chinese, hot girl, Caucasian, all those fine things look low basically. But like you could use your mascara with your eyelashes, but I really am not a fan of mascaras because I don't have eyelashes. My eyelashes are not there at all. Don't be deceived, this is not my real face. So oh, next on the list will be your eye pencils. 2 of them in fact. You need a brown one for your eyebrows, because down here in the world, over here in this hot country we live in, Nigeria, you need brown eye pencils. We are all black. We are black. We are Africans. So basically brown is like, yes, my sister, yes, yes. And then black for like your waterline, sometimes your eyeliner, if you know how to use pencils right for your eyeliner. After that we would move on to the liquid liner or the gel liners. If you prefer the liquid liners and know how to handle them properly, this is the bottle one that has the stick kind of brush. This is Black Radiance Fine Liquid Eyeliner. And then this is NYC, it's like the pencil one, the pencil kind. Basically they do the same thing, they're both liquid eyeliners. And then you have the gel one, which usually come in cups like this. This is Zaron Black, is jazz, color is jazz. And then the eyeliner brush, a very thin kind of brush. Next on my list will be your beauty blender or your brushes. You know, you have to have a couple of brushes and a beauty blender. My sister, you have to invest in this. I mean, this thing is magic. You need to blend, and then you need to brush. Love. So yes, you need to have brushes and you need to have a beauty blender. And your makeup starter kit. The next thing, and I think the final thing on this list, oh no, not the final, but the next thing will be your lipstick or your lip gloss. This is the Tara Orekelewa lip gloss in Nana. I got this as a birthday present from my friend. Should I say her name? Tilewa. Hello, hi girl. Tara Orekelewa. And then this is the MAC very popular review. I'm sure like 70% of y'all have this lipstick. This was my best lipstick. I mean, I could go anywhere with just the review. So yes, you need a lipstick because having a lipstick on kind of makes your color look, you don't look washed out, you look better. It gives you a very nice presentable look. And then last but not the least, on my basic starter kit, on my basic starter kit list will be your powder. I mean, powders are magic, you know, basically. Like, your powder sets your foundation, they set everything, they set your concealers. That's why you need Sasha or the benign powder to set your highlights and your contour, you understand? Or no, only your highlights, sorry about that. That's why you need Sasha powder to set your highlights, because powders are like the world, you know, like they mean the world to me. This is also a black up powder in shade TW16. I think TW means two-way cake 16. The black up powder, magic, and the MAC Studio Fix. The Studio Fix is really good because it's like foundation, concealer, and powder all in one. I think that's a really nice buy for coverage. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and we'll have all these things ready as we continue on this vlog, because like these are like the basic things you would need. Oh, the Nubian. The basic things you will need in your makeup kit to like achieve any flawless look, my sister. I mean anything, because shade past eyebrows, eyeliner, eyelashes, contour and highlights, lipstick. I know it takes us hours, but it really isn't more than that, is it? So this is, I think, all we would need as we continue on our series in achieving the most flawless, flawless look you could ever achieve, or you could do better, like by adding more products on, which I'll convince you to do. But if you have these basic things, I think you should be good. You know, you don't need anything fantastic to get a basic flawless look, you know. So back to the giveaway I spoke about earlier. Some really beautiful girl out there will be winning this Morphe palette in the shade 35N. I mean, the Morphe palette is beautiful. Let me bring this out for you so you will do what you are supposed to do to win the palettes, you know. So see how beautiful these colors are. Really warm shades. You have the plum purplish shades. You have smoky colors. I mean, you have one pink. Really nice colors, you know, in this palette. And you have shimmer here, you have matte eyeshadows, you have a lot. This is a really good buy for anybody that wants to buy a palette. You should go for a Morphe palette. I mean, it's like I'm trying to do small math, 5 times 7. You have 35 shades in one palette for roughly 10,000 naira. I mean, that's like 350 per shade, I guess, if I'm doing my mathematics right. Yes, I am doing my mathematics right. It's 350 per shade. Yes, and I feel that's like best buy for any palette in the absolute whole wide world. So to win this beautiful palette, all you have to do is follow our Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat pages, which are on the screen. And then also follow Glam by Beauty J on Instagram. I will list her handle in the description box. And finally, if you guys have any comments or suggestions or anything you really want me to make a video about, like how to get the perfect eyeliner, how to get the perfect lip look. I don't think I'm still great with my lips anyway. Or how to glow, you know, or how to highlight and contour, which everybody should know, but like there are some things you haven't still done to get it. It doesn't ever work for you. Just anything you want to learn, perfect eyebrows, eyeshadow, how to blend them properly, anything you want to, any video you would like me to film for you, just leave your comments in the comment box down below. And then finally, stay beautiful. Thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.